gang? It is your girl Brittany, and y'all tuned into another video, y'all. So if y'all can read by the title, tonight is Sip With Me Talk, y'all. So I got some things and a lot of juicy stuff that I want to go over and all that extra good stuff, you guys. But before we go further into this video, you guys, stop what y'all doing. Make sure y'all hit that post notification bell button. Make sure y'all turn that bell on, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and all of that good stuff, you guys, so y'all don't miss a time when I drop a video. Anyways, y'all, so let's get into this video, okay? So it's a couple of topics that I want to go over as far as with, you know, relationships, friendships, goals, mental health, and all of that. You know, this is something that I think is very important. You know, not just for girls, but you know, anybody who is willing to listen. So the first thing that I want to get into is, you know, I think I want to get into the friend topic. Starting off with friends. For one, I take my friendships seriously. I consider myself as a good friend, so I will consider my friends to do and be the same. Be a good friend. I don't ask for my friends to call every day. I don't expect me to, you know, just constantly be there. And with that being said, what I mean is, if I don't answer my phone, or if they don't answer their phone, there's no need to get mad. I feel like, you know, you're probably busy. I feel like you probably got stuff going on. So, you know, I don't let that get to me. What a good friend is to me is, you know, being there for each other when it's really needed. You know, and being able to be honest with each other without getting mad. Or, you know, being there for each other physically, financially, and emotionally, you know, without it being brought up or someone bringing it to your attention or throwing something in your face about something. So those are stuff that I really take serious, because, you know, everybody needs a friend. And I feel like people get acquaintance and friendships mixed up. Acquaintance is somebody who you just call to go out to the club or the bar with and stuff like that. Or y'all know y'all don't really have too much in common, but y'all love each other's energy. Y'all love the company and stuff like that. You know, you guys are good social buddies, I would say. You know, and sometimes it don't matter how long you've been friends with somebody. You can know somebody for a week, and you know that person might be better than the friend that you had that you knew for years. You know, so it just depends. You know, but next topic that I want to get on is to relationships, you guys. So me, I'm a relationship type of girl. I love being in a relationship. I love being with one person. I love committing myself to one person, you guys. However, relationships can get rocky. They're not always perfect. You know, people might look at y'all like, oh, I want a relationship and whoopty bam bam and stuff like that. I wouldn't say don't do it. I'm not saying don't, but you know, make sure you guys know each other. You know, make sure you guys are friends before anything, so y'all can have that solidarity. You know, that solidarity burden underneath to understand the grounds and the terms of you guys being in a relationship. What is a relationship to you guys? You know, sometimes couples go days without talking in the house, or you know, weeks. You know, sometimes it ain't no sex going on, but you know, stuff like that happens in relationships. Relationships not all peaches and cream. But however, I love my relationship that I have. I wouldn't change it for the world. So you know, I learned a lot being in this current relationship I am in now, by versus my last relationship that I was in for 4.5 some years. It was, you know, it was crazy. You know, I went through physical abuse, mental abuse with my last relationship. And I don't wish that on nobody. You know, if you're in that type of situation, remove yourself, you guys. It's not love. It's not worth it. It's just going to keep happening, y'all. So y'all don't want that for yourself, especially if you guys have kids, especially daughters. You don't want them looking up to that type of stuff. So, you know, I'm glad that I am in a state where I am now than where I was a couple years ago. So, yes, I have made progress. We have made progress within this relationship. We actually learned from each other. Growth is another thing. when you're in a relationship, you want to be able to grow with somebody. You want to be able to hit achievements with each other, you know. Those right there are big to me. Like, you know, if we come in a relationship with nothing but halfway, you know, halfway in it, we have accomplished so much. That is the amazingest feeling ever, is accomplishments, you guys. So I would say me and Don has accomplished a lot with each other and being with each other. You know, I would definitely say, like, being a mom, it teaches you how to be a mom. And, you know, of course, you have your mother who teaches you, but actually helping me understand how to love myself as a woman. Don has taught me that. You know, and not that I didn't know my self-worth, but I was doing things in my last relationship where I should have been gone a long time ago, you know. But now, you know, I understand things for what it is now. Mental health. Mental health is really real, you guys. You know, some days you probably just want to sit in the house and you not want to do nothing, you know. Sometimes you might not want to pick up that phone call with somebody you sit on the phone with every day. You know, you just have to really push yourself, you know, and it gets hard because, you know, sometimes you just sit and, you know, you don't want to be bothered with nobody. You know, sometimes we wish we could put our mama world on hold if you're a mom. But that can't happen. You know, you have to get up and push every day. Figure out what's really bothering you. Figure out what you can do to make yourself feel better as a whole and as an individual, you guys. So, mental health is really real. Talk to somebody. You know, don't be afraid to talk to people. Like, don't be afraid to express yourself. Finding things to help you cope with whatever you're dealing with. I had lost my favorite cousin back in March of 2020. And when I say that was probably by far the worst thing that has ever happened to me, and by far the most drainingest thing in my life that I have ever dealt with. You know, I wasn't eating like that. My mood swings was everywhere. You know, my focus wasn't really in my home how it should have been. But, you know, me talking to and expressing myself to people, you know, I found that to work, you know. Figuring out, like, how can I get over this? You know, death is not easy. Excuse me. Death is not easy, and, you know, neither is, you know, losing somebody so close to you. You know, you're used to somebody being there, and all of a sudden they're gone. And, you know, that can really hit home. And people take things so differently. Let me make that very clear. People take things differently. And you guys, I am very grateful for the support system that I had along the lines. You know, I have things that were so frustrating to the point where I was ready to risk it all. But, you know, I had to take a step back and evaluate myself and evaluate my life and who I get up and do it for every day, which is my kids. You know, it's hard. So yeah, you know, I'm not always the best every day, and you know, and I accept the people who accept my flaws and all, because it's not always easy. It's not. So with that being said, you know, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. What else did I want to go about? Another thing that I wanted to bring up was like goals. So I have goals. I have a lot of goals. So I have not quite a few goals, but I have goals before I turn 30. So January 6th, I turn 29. I'm getting up there at age, y'all. But anyways, I turned 29 January 6th, and I told myself that I was to have a lot of stuff done that I played with as me coming into my adulthood. And as me entering my 20s, by my 30s, everything needs to be set in stone and everything needs to be ready to go for this smooth sailing ride of where I need to coast in my 30s, you know. I want to be able to be comfortable, you know. I don't want to be doing stuff that I should have done in my 20s. So, you know, people always think like your 20s, oh, you're supposed to have fun, you're supposed to turn up, you're supposed to da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's true and all, but don't forget to put yourself and your priorities first, okay? Because that's where a lot of people go wrong. You know, people my age and maybe younger, you know, I get that they want to have fun, they want to turn up every weekend, you know, and all that's good and great. But when you 30, make sure you have something, you know, that you have accomplished, something that you worked hard for. You know, you just don't want to be this 30-year-old who just partied all her 20s and ain't got nothing to show for it. I don't want to be that. So I made changes, and I am still making changes in progresses, and I'm not ashamed to say that. So yes, I've been driving dirty for I don't know how long, and your girl finally passed her test. So if y'all seen my last video, the last video I was working on something of hitting a milestone, okay? So I told myself, I'm not getting no passport until I get my driver's license, okay? And that's exactly what I did. So I passed my test. Ain't nothing big to y'all, but it's something big to me. I got my permit. Your girl got her permit. So in 3 months, I will have my driver's license. And I'm proud of myself. You know, that is a big milestone for me. You know, something that I need to have set in stone for myself as becoming this full adult of being 30. Because, ooh, baby, 30 is old. But anyways, like I was saying, I have stuff that I need to get done and accomplish. So that was one of my goals. Another goal is mine is getting back into school. I really want to get into school. I know what I want to get into school, but I'm not a fan of the coffee shop. That's just not my cup of tea. I don't know. I feel like you're selling your soul for a job. That's how I feel with the coffee shop. And you know, there's other things besides that, but yes, that's exactly how I feel. So yeah, you know, there's just stuff that I need to work on within myself and prospering. I didn't want to do this new year, new me type of thing. Now, my birthday is in the new year, so it is time for new changes for me. So yeah, that all worked out hand in hand for me. What else did I want to get over? So my goals, I did my goals. I did everything. Relationships, friendships. Like overall, people leave your life for a reason. You know, you meet new people, you leave old people. You do, you know, just do what's best for you. You know, open up doors for yourself. Don't be scared to let go of the past. A lot of people be so stuck on doing the same stuff because they're used to it, and it's okay for a change. It is okay to get up and say, hey, you know, I loved our friendship and I loved you, but we're not elevating together. It's time for me to move on. There's no hard feelings. But, you know, it's something new that I want to do. And that is okay. You know, you got to do and live for you, y'all. Live for you. So that is big. Like, people just overlook certain stuff. And, you know, I am very grateful for the women that I have in my life. My friends that I have in my life. You know, people take a lot of things for granted. They don't really know until something is really gone. So that saying is, you never know what you have until it's gone. Yeah, that's a true saying. I know y'all all know that it's a true saying, but it's a true saying, y'all. You really don't know what you have until it's gone. So, you know, take heed to that. Hold on to that. If it's a prized possession, love it. Take care of it. Nurture it. Let it grow. You know, all of that. So, you know, I just feel like there's time for improvement. There's time for growth. It don't matter how old you are. It don't matter where you are in life. It's okay. Grow, prosper, and shine while you do it. You know, don't let somebody dim your light because you got some glitter glowing on you, baby. Let that glitter shine, okay? And whoever is for that glitter shining and your light being bright, they're going to stand there. and they're gonna watch you, and they're gonna go on and cheer for you every single time. And who ain't for you and who don't root for you, leave them, because they ain't meant for you. You know, so with that being said, I feel like I went over the important topics and stuff like that. I do want to do a girls video with some of my friends and stuff like that. I think that'd be a really good idea. But this one, it was more so of an open talk of elaborating on life in general. So I am going to look into it and see if I can get some girls, and maybe we can do another girls chat one-on-one. Maybe one just a question or topics and stuff like that. But yeah, and another thing is, I want y'all to comment down below, or if you're watching this, when you're a girlfriend, do you do wifey duties? Do you do wifey duties if you are a girlfriend? So I mean, cook, clean, put the clothes away, paying bills, or however y'all insert y'all bills, however that goes. Excuse me. Yeah, and however that goes, signing papers, doing all of that. When do y'all feel like it's the right time to do it? When do y'all, how can I say it? If you do it, that's good. You know, it's good, it's good, it's good, you know, but, you know, to each their own. But, you know, me personally, no, but anyways, you guys, yeah, comment down below, what do you guys think about being a girlfriend, doing wifey duties? Is that something that you guys are into, or do you guys not notice it? Or like, how long do you feel like you need to be a girlfriend before you become a wife? Like, what are y'all intakes and thoughts on that? Like, me personally, I don't want to look up and 8 years go by, and I'm not engaged, married, or nothing. So yeah, that's just me and my input. I definitely am not rushing marriage, but I am not going to settle for just somebody's girlfriend for so many years and not elevate to the next level. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna close out this video. It was nice chatting with you guys. Like I said before, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell button so y'all don't miss a time when your girl drop a video, y'all. And make sure y'all stay tuned for the rest of the videos that I have coming out, you guys, because y'all don't want to miss another video. Bye.